Shano, a big year for yourself. How do you kind of sum up 2018-19 for yourself?
It was a good year for me. Looking back on it, and proud of what I've accomplished and what this team's accomplished. And I thought it was a great season for me, and just looking to build off that in the summer and come back and do it all again and even better.
Guys kind of talked about this being the last time that these 30 guys or so are in the same room together. What do you say about your teammates from this season and being as close as you guys were?
They've been great all year, not just on the ice but off the ice as well. It's a great group of guys, and no better group that I want to spend a season with than those 30 in the locker room right now.
I think you had 3 starts last year in the AHL. You go into this season kind of unknown as to what your role is going to be, and you took the net and you ran with it. Does the season kind of exceed your expectations and kind of how you saw things going in?
Yeah, a little bit. I know my abilities, and I know I can come in and perform, but at the start of the year I wasn't playing much and just took what opportunities I had and went out there and just gave everything that I could in those opportunities, and that led to more and more opportunities. And down the stretch, I was the guy that they would be going to, and it was real good to kind of get a few games last year and see what the AHL is like, and come into this year with at least a little experience, and then getting off to a slow start with just a few games here and there, and then picking it up as the season went on.
Obviously, the season didn't end the way that you probably wanted or this team probably wanted, but do you use that as fuel going into the off season now, knowing that this is what playoffs look like here in Bakersfield, and this is what playoffs look like in the American Hockey League?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a nice experience. Getting the playoffs and making it to the second round was something special with this group. We knew we wanted to win it all, obviously, so it was kind of tough losing, but we'll build off it and learn some lessons along the way, and we'll come into next year ready.
You look at the San Diego series, it starts with the 4 overtime game. You play the entire 124 minutes. Did that kind of weigh in throughout the course of that series against San Diego, as it kind of got you guys, it looked like a little off rhythm to how you guys wanted to operate that series?
I don't think so. It was that was a long game, and I think it was a tough one to lose off the start. You're battling for 4 overtimes, and to lose that is kind of tough, but we had to put that one behind us because that was just game 1 and had to reset, and I don't think it eventually affected us overall, like mentally in the series, but it was tough to go down 1-0 in your own building, but I think we put it behind us and move forward.
On a personal note, Shane, what's the primary goal for you after a summer of training and heading into training camp in August or September?
Just coming into training camp in the best shape that I can be, and hopefully come in and do what I did here and just perform and have another good year.
You had an extended look at Oilers training camp this season. I believe you went overseas as well before coming back to North America. So what was that experience like, and how much are you able to lean on that experience in terms of how to conduct yourself as a pro, as maybe a bar you set for yourself moving forward?
Yeah, that was a fun experience to go on, and to be able to see what it's like up there and how the guys handle themselves and how the day-to-day operations work it was good to see. I kind of took a silent approach and just wanted to observe and see everything going on. And it was a fun time overseas, and then came back here and kind of took that mindset and came into here to perform.
Does an experience like that maybe help you with your off-season training, just to kind of know where you got to maybe improve on or continue building on?
Yeah, I've talked with all the coaches, and they've given me areas to improve on, stuff like that. So I'll be going to the off season and focusing on those areas and hoping I can come back and camp in best shape.
Each goaltender you share the crease with this year got a start in the playoffs. What does that kind of say just about the goaltenders that you had the chance to work with and the depth of the position in the organization?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. There's a lot of depth there. The young guys, Stu and Wells, they're real good young prospects, and they can come in and perform like they did in playoffs. And it was good that, if one goalie's struggling, you have 2 more that you can fall on, and they can separate into the role and perform as well.